Alright, this is my first time going live on this app, but see how many people we got in here. Alright, so I'm gonna let a few people get in here before I get started, but I had to go live on this one right here. This is crazy. Alright, so we got a story here of a high school has a new dress code for parents, and it's been called discriminatory. Yeah, I'm on the phone. So we got the dress code. How everybody doing? How everybody doing? So the dress code here, it bans satin caps and bonnets, amongst other things. I believe it's hair rollers, pajamas, leggings, anything revealing such as low cut tops, sagging pants, short shorts, and dresses that are your behind are also banned. So this is crazy because, for one thing, I don't understand how this is a problem. Man, first of all, let's take it from the top. Is this black lady embarrassed by these women coming up here looking like this? I believe so. So we really got to divide this thing into two things because both sides is wrong. I think Miss Carlotta Outley Brown, the principal of this school, is probably embarrassed by the black women that come up there and look like this. But at the same time, too, the women that dress like this to drop their kids off is wrong. So I'm gonna have to come at it from two angles. Do black elitist people think they are better than low class black people? Of course. But at the same time, too, just because you come from let's just say lower income doesn't mean you had to carry yourself in that way. And I want to share something also too is if you look at black folks in the 1960s, 1950s, they used to carry themselves in a certain way. Even if they didn't have that much education, they would carry themselves. It's not about having respect to other people. It's about self-respect. So we really got to look at this. If you look at the lady they use as an example, let's look at the lady here, and I hope y'all can see this lady here. Look at this lady. She and this article is very dishonest because they cut the lady's bonnet off, and I think that's the main thing. Let me see if I can find another article here. Hold on. This is my first time using the app, so y'all gonna have to rock with me for a minute. But we gonna get through this one. Let's see. School teacher. Let's see. Dress code for parents. All right, so here's the lady right here. If y'all can see her, let me see if I can get some good pictures. All right, hold on. Y'all bear with me because I'm going live. I ain't even prepared, but I had to say something about this one right off the top. Here's the lady right here. Let me see. Y'all bear with me because I'm trying to get a good picture of the poster child that you trying to use for this case. Bump it. I might have to play the video. Hold on, let me see.
Let's go tell people they'll only pay for what they need with Liberty Mutual.
All right, come on.
Fine, I'll drive.
Her story went viral. A mother who says that she was turned away from an HISD school when she tried to enroll her daughter because of how she, the mother, was...
Look at this. This lady showed up with a t-shirt and I don't even think that's a bonnet. What is that? That's not even a bonnet. And she showed up to her kid's school and see, hold on. First of all, we're talking about a high school. High schoolers should be able to dress themselves. So it's not like she's getting up in the morning, she's running around, had to get them dressed. Second of all, you show up to school like this. Now, we all heard comedians make the joke when the mama shows up with rollers in their hair when they acting up, how embarrassed they are. This is a well-known joke for black comedians to tell. And for us to substantiate this stereotype with her showing up to school like this is totally uncalled for. Third of all, why don't you have time to get yourself ready in the morning? Us as black people or so-called black people, you know how I feel about the word black, but let's just say black for the sake of argument. So-called black people, why do we feel, if you had somewhere to go in the morning, like a job or something, and you were dropping your kids out the way, this is not an issue for you because you're not going to work like this. So why is it that you would feel comfortable going and dropping your kids off dressed like this? Somebody please explain to me. Did y'all hear what I'm saying? I mean, like, in the comments. This is totally uncalled for, and this lady is being used as an example, as a poor example of how these parents show to drop their kids off. Now, I understand leggings. I think leggings is taking it a little too far because, you know, leggings are like the go-to pants for when you're in a rush. I understand leggings. I think that's going a little too far. But y'all also help me understand another thing. Don't you wear bonnets? Don't you wear bonnets and things over your head to protect your hair so when you wake up in the morning, you're ready to roll? You can just take it off and you're ready to take your rollers out. You're ready to roll for the day. Well, ladies, can y'all talk to me back in the comments for a minute? Explain. Ain't that the point of a bonnet or a head wrap? So you can take it off quickly and you knock the curls out. And you're saying you're ready to roll, right? Correct? Or you wrap your hair up. But you got parents showing up like this at school, and a lot of people saying, "Wow, well, the rule states that you can't. They won't allow you to drop your kids off if you're dressed like this. Not a penalty. You know, the child the child will probably receive a tardy, but to make things stick, you have to put a penalty behind it. Because if they say, okay, everybody should understand you shouldn't park in a handicapped spot, then no one will park in no one would take that serious, and everybody would just park in a handicapped spot. They have to set fines down. And I'm going to speak to everybody, but I just got to get these thoughts out right quick. They have to put fines and penalties in place to curb bad behavior. And this is totally unacceptable. Why would you feel it's acceptable to show up to school like this? I don't understand this. And let's go back to some of these articles here. Y'all bear with me. Look at some of these tweets from these feminazi women. This one says, her name is Black Feminist Tatiana. Tatiana, so you want to be taken seriously. She says, trying to figure out how bonnets are disruptive and how hair coverings make the educational environment less educational. Hold on, let me read some of these comments first of all. It says, bonnets when you need your hair done or you don't feel like doing your hair quick and easy. Right, I understand that, but Why would you show up to why why would you feel comfortable enough to take your child to school looking like this? And it's like, why do we try to condone this bad behavior? I understand, like I said, there's a bunch of different ways you can do your hair. But that just lets me know that you didn't get up early enough in the morning to prep your child for school. Because it only takes 5 more minutes to take that bonnet off, take the rollers out, and roll. So that makes me question, what else didn't you prepare that child for at school this morning? Did you engage with that child, or did you just wake up early enough just to drop them off? Y'all holler back at me, because I ain't understanding this at all. Wake up 5-10 minutes earlier, and this is not a issue. Yeah, I understand. Okay, some parents do work third shift, but that means when you come in, you should have your work clothes on. When you drop your child off, you work third shift. You ain't working third shift with a bonnet. I don't believe. Cause I thought about that argument too, but I'm just saying my bigger issue is, why not carry yourself like you have somewhere to go? Because people that do have somewhere to go or are coming from somewhere, as the case Miss Mel just made, this is not an issue for you. So I just don't understand this. And what really galls them, I'm gonna tell you what really galls them. That's a black lady that made this rule. That's the real problem, because she's seen as a traitor to her sisters. But you know what? This lady is probably boule. Let's not get it twisted. And she's embarrassed by these black women coming up there looking like they are. So you got, so I'm not caping for this lady, for this principal either, because I think her motives are off. Her motives are probably, I'm tired of these, coming up here and giving us a bad name. And that's the wrong impression as well. That's not where I'm coming from. I'm coming from a self-respect. Not what other people think of you, but having respect for yourself. So, and it's just like some of these tweets in support. It's just wow. And the funny thing is, if the moms would have showed up with a busted weave, hold on. If the moms would have showed up with a busted weave, the other women would have been roasting her. Like, what are you doing? Why would you come up here with this busted weave? But it's the fact that it's the bonnet, it's okay. So yeah, I don't understand this. Y'all, I'm trying to make some sense of this. And the second of all, this is a high school we're talking about. So it's not like you're running around, for the most part, trying to get a small child ready. You're just trying to get them dressed and, get them to school on time. And my bigger issue is, we as a people, we have to do things to hold each other accountable. So coming to school with booty shorts, short dresses, and bonnets, come on now. We got to do better than that. We got to do better than that. Like I said, I think the leggings is a little too far. And this is another thing too. We always want to say, well, white folks do it. I thought we want to be better than them. We shouldn't let them set our low standards. We shouldn't let them say, oh, well, we're going to just live up to the standards that they live up to. We should be better than them. Because we come from a long, strong line of people. So that's the way I see this. I just wanted to chime in on this for a little bit, because it's crazy. I mean, look at some of the things she had to ban. Let's just scroll up here. Low cut tops, sagging pants, short shorts. You're dropping your kids off at school. It doesn't make any sense. Come on now. And like I said, what really galls them is a black lady, the instant, you know what I'm saying, they can't say racism. They can't really say, you know what I'm saying, and of course they gonna come up her ass about the butter biscuits, and she probably is boule. I don't know this lady, but you know. But all I'm saying is, if you didn't wake up in time enough to get your hair together, you didn't wake enough in time to get your child a healthy lunch pack. You didn't wake up in time enough to engage that child to make sure they done their homework. You didn't wake up in time enough. No, I'm making a lot of assumptions, but come on. Hold on. Let me read. Yeah. I hear you, Twisted Hickory Juice. I feel you. So yeah. And then the thing is, these people at BuzzFeed and these articles, they want to stoke the fires. You know what I'm saying? The racial fires, because it gets them clicks. And it's like, oh, it's discriminatory. You know, come on. Hair rollers, like I said before, we all heard comedians say that, man, my mama showed up at school with rollers in her hair. It was so embarrassing. But we act like we don't hear that. We act like this is not embarrassing to the children. I would have been totally embarrassed if my mom showed up to school with rollers in her hair. You know? And we ain't saying, you know, put a 3-piece suit on or get all, but come on, a pair of jeans and a t-shirt, tease your hair a little bit, and then you out the door. Put a baseball cap on, you good. But the bonnets, come on, man, come on. Rollers in your hair, pajamas just make it like you just rolled out of bed for real. Like, really? Man, this is crazy. I'm at a loss for words. But the same people saying this is racist, if a woman would showed up, like I said, with a jacked up weave, you know, or something like that, they'd be like, how can you drop your child up with a busted weave like that? Come on. Come on now. And there's no penalty here. And how does it, I don't understand how it targets black women when we're talking about low cut low cut clothes, tight clothes, short shorts. Any kind of woman could wear that. I think the bonnet thing is really the where the rub comes in at. You got the wokey woke folks. Black folks is obsessed with but folks is obsessed with policing black women's bodies. It's disturbing. No. We need to have some kind of standards. I just want to talk to y'all for a little bit about this. You know what I'm saying? I might make an official video out of this. I don't even know if I'm going to keep this one up or not. But I just want to talk to y'all good people about this and just see what y'all felt about this, you know. Because this is wild. No satin caps, bonnets, or shower caps. So, they don't say baseball caps. They don't say head wraps. They don't say, you know what I'm saying, any kind of other hair covering. It's just I think it's the nightwear. And the night, you know, the things that you would sleep in. You said who are the standard makers? I don't understand that question. In a culture, if we had our own culture, we should be the ones making the standards. And then going back to the family structure, if there's a man in the house, he should, you know what I'm saying, he should be like, you're not going to go drop my kids off looking like that. Even if you know what I'm saying, you're just going to come back to the house, you know, and be in the house. At least get yourself prepared for the day. That's all I'm saying. No. You said who is we? So-called black folks. That's what I'm saying about we. You say fashion police? I don't understand what you're saying. Here's my point, Black T. This is what I'm saying. Even when black folks were going through segregation and only saw black folks and went to all black schools and only dealt with black folks for the most part, they would carry themselves with a certain level of respectability. That's my point. It has nothing to do with white folks. I could give a rat's ass what a white person thinks. So that's where I'm coming from. We used to have respect. We used to have, like my grandmother used to say, you know what I'm saying? Act like you're somebody. Carry yourself like you're somebody. She wouldn't let us out the house without being ironed down, pressed down. My mom the same way. You ain't going out the house like that. I remember the first time I tried to walk out the house dressed like crisscross. It's not revisionist history. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't understand what you're talking about. You can go look at the civil rights pictures. When we used to show up for stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I don't really agree with saying with everything they was pushing, but when we used to show up for stuff, we was pressed down, respectable. Not rolling out the hair, not rolling out the house with a bonnet on. Come on now. Not the good old days. I'm just saying, you can agree or not agree, but we've lost some things along the way, and it's not about respect to other people. It's about self-respect. It's about self-respect. You shouldn't do anything because what other people think. It's about how you feel about yourself. And like I said, we always want to say, no. Well, they do it too. That's the favorite line. Oh, they do it too. And they do it too, so what? Let them be that way. We're higher people. We're higher people. We're higher vibration. What's up, Redface? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We don't let them set our lows. We should set our highs, man. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Do y'all understand who we are? I gotta get real with some of y'all. Do y'all understand who we are? You said, maybe, Black T, I think you just trying to, you know what I'm saying? I understand you trying to troll, but that's okay. You said maybe but I need that feedback, so you know what I'm saying, it give me good talking points. You said maybe those people who are dressing like that think it's okay. No, they don't. Because they wouldn't go to why would they go to the club with a satin cap on? Why would they go to work with a satin cap on? Come on now. It's like if the things that are important to them, it go to show you that how their children are talked about, how their children are treated, are low on their priority list, because if it had something dealing with them, they wouldn't show up to it looking like that. Okay, Beast, okay, we talking about this dress code at a high school in Texas. Let me catch everybody up, because some of y'all might be late coming in. Let me scroll back to the top here. And like I said, I don't know if I'm even going to keep this video up. I just want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. No, I'm not stereotyping. I ain't never seen a woman in the club with a satin cap on. Come on now, knock it off. Knock it off. It says a high school has a new dress to catch people up where we at. A high school has a new dress code for parents, and it's being called discriminatory. The only portion I can see that be called like I said, other women, other races wear rollers. Other women of other races wear shower caps. But I'm not concerned about them. I don't even worry about them. Come on, man. We got to do better. and not for the sake of others, but for our own sake. We should hold ourselves to a higher standard. What's up, Nisi H? What's up, Beezy? That's all I'm saying. And y'all gotta see, like I said, the example of the woman they chose for this. Come on now. Look at the imagery. She got Marilyn Monroe on her shirt with a bonnet on, with some flip-flops. Come on, man. And I'm not coming from the angle that, I'm coming from the angle, man, we come from a proud people. Y'all don't understand. And this is before we even start dealing with white folks like that. Oh, Nisi H, the topic is this high school has a new dress code for parents, and it's being called discriminatory. Like I said, I don't even know if I'm gonna keep this video up or not. I just wanted to touch base with y'all, you know what I'm saying, throughout the week. You know. You say, hold on, Beezy said, I'm not going to lie. He's just not the school. It's important places too. Okay, I think he meant it's not just the school. I've seen women in court with a shower cap on. Come on. Why do we feel that way? And like I said, I could give a rat's ass what other people think. I like to dress nice because it make me feel good. And I feel good, you know what I'm saying? You know, I vibrate at a higher level. We coming from a people that used to iron their coveralls. You know what I'm saying? Clean up their work boots. Are you saying what was it? Probably the demographics. I didn't even look into that. I don't really think the demographics are. Are you saying what are the attendance rates? Like I said before, for the new people coming in, we all heard the jokes that almost every black comedian told. When the mama showed up with the rollers in their hair, the kids would sink down in their seat and be embarrassed. Come on. You think this is not embarrassing to the kids? Let me see what Twisted Hickory Juice says. It says, nobody understand Mo because none of our people, well, most don't read. You see, hold on, let me go back up. He said, don't read. You see, they still go to church on Sunday when Saturday is the last day of the week. And Granny still got a big ass hat on. It's not about head covering, because they outlaw all head coverings. Let's go back to the top of the page and look at look at the news story. Let me see where we at. Where they had what was outlawed. It's the satin caps, bonnets, shower caps. It's not about, you could put a baseball cap on, you put a head wrap on, you could put a, hell, put a hijab on. I don't care. But come on, this don't look like you just woke up. I think that's where the rub comes in. Cause it gives you the impression they just roll out of bed, grab the kids up, and drop them off. Right, exactly, Beezy. Come on. Let me go back to the picture. I hope y'all can see it. Like I said, I ain't gonna keep y'all too long, but look at this. Oh man, I wish I could find a better picture. Come on. Yeah, she got a black tee on, bruh. With Marilyn Monroe on it. Here we go. Look at that. Black tee. I don't know if she got shorts on or not with a bonnet on. And that's how you show up to drop your kids off at school. Come on, people. Let me zoom in on this right quick. Look at this. Y'all don't understand when y'all being trolled by these people. These people is trolling us. They trolling us. Amazing. Man. Y'all don't see what they doing here. I know y'all see it, but yeah, I mean, come on. Hey, Black T, did you send that to me? Send me a link, bro. I'll read it. Like I said, send it to me. Like I said, I don't want to hold y'all too long, but look, I want y'all to see. If I always point out the imagery to y'all. Notice, you got a black woman with a bonnet on that giving you, saying, for lack of better words, you're saying the old slave vibe. But then they got white perfection on her shirt, and y'all don't realize they trolling y'all. I told y'all, man, nothing's by coincidence. Everything y'all see in the media is by you know what I'm saying, by exact science. On television, if they put a bowl of apples on television, they go through about 10 bags of apples picking out the perfect ones. So don't fall for me. Come on. Y'all don't understand what this television is, what the media is, man. That's why I'm trying to show y'all with this channel. Y'all got to look past that. Y'all got to deconstruct what's really going on. Look how they showing our women. Hold on. I didn't see the link. I'll go back and check it. I'm going to check it tonight. That's for real, Black T. It's been a busy week, but you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go back and check it for real. Come on now. All right, for the ladies in the chat, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Press 1 if you would show up like this to drop your kids off at school. Let's see how many would show up. Press 2 for no. Press 1 for yes, 2 for no. I want to see how many people would show up looking like this to drop their kids off. Like I said, I don't want to belabor the point, but I want y'all to realize, look at the imagery. Marilyn Monroe, white perfection on her shirt. And they got our women out here looking like this. And it's not all of them. It's very few black women that show up like this. Very few. But they the one they put, these the one they put out front. And I don't want to disparage this sister because I don't know this sister like that. But she's being used as a prop in the media story. We got to stop being used as props. That's another thing. Right. Eric, thank you. Come on now. Stop letting ourselves get used. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody been to school. We act like we ain't never been kids before. Hell, most kids don't even want their parents to drop them off in front of the school. You tell them, hey, drop me off at the block. Yeah, he was Britton Knight. He was wrong. And he was making false equivalencies too. I saw that. Well, I saw a little bit of it. He was making false equivalents. Telling you got to show up in the 3-piece. No, we ain't got to show up in the 3-piece suit, but a pair of jeans or sweatpants. No, a tracksuit. I wouldn't even have a problem. You know what? I wouldn't even have a problem if she threw some leggings on with this joint, took the bonnet off. You good to go? Roll. Let's go. But like this, no. No. And let's not say, like I said before, the motive behind this rule is embarrassment. Let's be quite clear. Let me be very clear. Like I said, I done been on one side. Let me go on the other side of the coin. Let me go on the other side now. I done harped on that sister too long, and you know what I'm saying? I done did that too long. Come on. Now let's go back. Let's go back. Hold on. Y'all think this sister right here ain't embarrassed? Yeah. Her motive is she's embarrassed. And you know what? We shouldn't be like that either. I'm calling both sides wrong. See, that's where y'all get me. Y'all got me mixed up at. She right here, this lady right here, probably her motive is she's embarrassed by them showing up like that. And it ain't because of how she makes them feel. Because of how they make her feel. No. And what I said, we got to stop worrying about what everybody else think. It's about self-respect. I wake up, I dress nice for me. I wear what I want to wear. Come on. Like I said, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man. I just want to touch on this. B said 90-degree weather is not an excuse to dress like that around kids. Yeah, right. And like I said, I'm coming from the kids angle. I remember being a kid, and everything your parents do opens you up to be ridiculed. Like, oh man, your dad drive that old truck. Or, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, I saw you, you know what I'm saying? Your dad, the kid's gonna ridicule for that. So come on, man. Don't make life on your children hard. Don't make life and your children that hard. And like I said, be a good example for them. Be a good example for them. That's all I'm saying. Let me see. I'm gonna read a few more comments. I'm about to hop off here. And like I said, I don't even know if I'm gonna say this video or not. I just want to holler at y'all, see what y'all thought. I might do a formal video on this. But come on. Come on, we gotta do better than this. Not because of what other people think either. It's because self-respect for ourselves. All right, Miss Mel. I don't know yet. I don't know. But like I said, having self-respect is what you think of yourself. Having your children respect. You think your child is going to respect you if he got to be ridiculed because of how you showed up at school? Like I said, I know there was times people tell their parents, "Hey, drop me up out the corner, Dad. 'Cause I want to hear people hear the car ticking or the belt squeaking on the car." This is real, folks. I'm speaking from a real place. Don't do this to yourself. And like I said, for the fellas too, don't go to school with your pants sagging off your ass. You a parent. That means you're an adult. Carry yourself like one. And I don't care what other people think. Like I said before, I could give a rat's ass what other people think. Care what your kids think. Care what other people gonna say about your kids. And I know we all say, "Oh, you shouldn't care what." You know what? Children internalize that stuff. I know you say, "Oh, you don't listen." Oh, they do. They do. They hear everything. Give them one less thing to worry about. That's all I'm saying. Black T, I see where you coming up. I see where you coming from. You know what I'm saying? There are bigger things, but this is what, since it's in the news, let's talk about this one thing. We could talk about, you know what I'm saying, literacy rates. We could talk about the lunch, the healthy lunches kids eat or don't eat. You know what I'm saying? That, yeah, we could talk about those things, but let's just talk about this one thing since it's in the top trending story. Because I want people to understand that these people that say they're backing you are really trolling you at the end of the day. Like I said, my grandma is black as they come. And she say, "Boy, if you don't get in there iron them clothes, boy, when you go, you ain't going out of the house with them dirty shoes on." Tell you, man, they lived in low income houses. So this is a woman that lived in low income housing, and she would scrub her front porch with bleach and soap so it would be clean. My grandfather had you know what I'm saying, no more than a middle school education. But when you saw him outside of work, you thought he was, you know what I'm saying, top dog. Because they had self-pride. They wasn't looking for no acceptance from nobody else. They carried themselves with pride. That's what I'm saying. Do you support butt breaking? What do you mean? That's true. That's true. But what I'm saying, that's true. He said another grandma didn't care and was drinking whiskey on the porch. That's right. That's true. But guess what? Why don't we want to strive to be the best? It's like we just want to be acceptable to the lows that society expect from us. Oh man, I haven't, okay, I thought you were talking about the active butt breaking. I want to be clear on what you were saying. No, I haven't supported that. You know what I'm saying? I had to look more into that. I'm not even familiar with what that documentary is going to be about. Right, Miss Mill. And they also had 2 parents in the house. Correct. And that's what I'm saying. Back in the day, this wouldn't fly. Because the dude be like, you is not going down to that schoolhouse dropping my babies all looking like that. A lot of black women, boy, they wouldn't even let you catch you without their wig on. Now, child, you gonna have to wait out there and let me put my wig on. Come on now. Man, y'all better know something. That's what I'm saying. We come from a long line of proud people. Long line of proud people. Don't let that legacy go to waste. And like I said, I could give a rat's ass what any other race of people think. That ain't what I'm saying. And I could give a rat's ass about what these so-called quote-unquote boule niggas think either. Because they worse than white folks. So let's get that clear too. Like I said, let's be clear. The place where this is coming from is probably a bad place. The motive is probably poor. But at the same time, there's some truth in this rule. You can't totally disregard something because of the source where it came from. If there's some truth in it, you got to take it. Like I said, eat the meat, leave the bones. Right, right. It didn't necessarily have to be a 2-parent household, but like I said, our people used to care. How they were perceived. Hold on, let me just go back and look. Let's just take since we got time. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna just go through some of these pictures. Look how these women showed up. Look at this. Look. Peace, Pharaoh De Niro. How you doing, brother? Right. Got beat for wearing my school. Right. You had school shoes. You had play shoes. You had play clothes. But even them play clothes were clean. Look at our people. Look at them babies. Look at that. Them babies was clean. They might not have the best clothes on. Look at that. You know what I'm saying, man? Come on, man. Don't do your folks like that. Like I said, we come from a long, proud line of folks. Look at that sister. Look. Let's get more specific. Hold on. Hold on, I'm coming back to you, Black T. Hold on. That's what I'm saying, man. Come on, hold on. I'm going back to the comments now. Hold on. All right, peace, Pharaoh and Nero. You said we come from a people that was reduced to animal. Can't nobody reduce you to animal status. Can't nobody reduce you to animal status. That's why I love that movie Hurricane with Denzel Washington. He said, you might lock me up. You might lock me up, but you ain't gonna turn me to no prisoner. I love that movie. So no, can't nobody force you to nothing. And that's why I'm gonna keep harping on this personal responsibility, personal pride. Black T, do you not realize that black people that came out of slavery had higher literacy rates than probably, you're saying, than any other people? That's why they had to create the KKK in the early 1900s, because we came out of slavery, saying on a blast. Cause they say y'all that held us from reading this long. Oh, I'm gonna learn how to read. So no. Our people never, ever let their wheels be broken like that. No. I can't ride with you on that one, Black T. Yes, we were the status of an animal, but personally how we felt about ourselves. That's what I'm talking about. Not talking about, you're saying, of course they treated us like property. They traded us and sold us like property. You're not telling me nothing new. And not all of us, because not every black person, you're saying, came out of slavery. I don't know why they blocking your comments, brother. I have nothing to do with that. I don't have no moderators or nothing on my channel. What's up, Nina Cash? Like I said, it's all about, like I said, it's not about what people think about you, it's what you think about yourself. We got to stop worrying about what everybody else think about us. That's the first thing. You ask yourself, do you respect yourself? Do you love yourself? Come on now. Hold on one second. Look at these people. These people fresh out of slavery. Look at that. And you know what? I got a picture of my grandma when she was a little girl like this. I know they don't have knowledge of self, but you know what I'm saying? That don't mean we should do away with it. If more of us would take pride in knowledge of self, you know what I'm saying, and made it the thing to be, the thing to do, then more would do that. Breezy, I might cover that. I might cover that in another video. Look at these proud people. That's fresh out of slavery. Look at that. Look at these folks. Right, we have the uncivil. Right, you right. We have to civilize the uncivilized. Right, and the way you do that is you call out. You know what I'm saying? Unacceptable behavior. Look at that right there. That's what I'm telling y'all. Don't ever let them make you think, you know what I'm saying, we came out of slavery, we wasn't a proud people. That's all I'm saying. That's why y'all need to go back and find y'all old pictures if y'all can of y'all family. You know what I'm saying? And show that we had pride. Look at that. All they had was a shack. Look at their clothes. They took pride in it though. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't have no problem with Black T. He cool with me. I like people to challenge my way of thinking. It make you know what I'm saying, it makes us sharper. Like they said, steel sharpens steel. That's what we need to be in, you know what I'm saying? That's what I want on my channel. I want us to sharpen each other. Challenge each other's way of thought. Hold on, Nina Cash. He said, "I don't know, Nina, I'm gonna catch up with you." My mom's family was the first documented black family in U.S. history in Greenville, Mississippi. They have a sign with my great-great-grandfather and great-aunts and uncles on the old people. Right. And the thing is, Nina, when you see those pictures, they make you feel so proud. They make you feel so proud. 'Cause you know what that means? We survivors. I'm going to say it again. That means we are survivors. Every black person sitting here right now is a survivor. You're on the air of a survivor. You made it through this beast system. Y'all got me messed up. And that's what I'm saying. Right, reparations, that's why we need them. Because we made it out on the other side. If you sitting... Right. If you sitting here right now breathing air in your lungs, that means your folks they made it on that boat. Whatever boat they are, they made it through all the plagues that was brought here when we were already here. Depending, we're saying what you subscribe to. You know what I'm saying? Because the black people of this country is made up of 3 separate groups of people. You got your native blacks that were here when the colonizers arrived here, or you were brought off the west coast of Africa, or you were saying you was ran out of Europe, then you were saying during the late 1600s. Come on now. You gotta know our people. But guess what? That still means you're a survivor. Don't ever let them talk down you. And if more people had self-pride and knew who they come from and the struggle they came from, they would do better. That's why I don't get with that. Oh, you was a slave. What happened after slavery? You couldn't kill us. Because if they had their way, we wouldn't be here right now. Let's keep it 100. Right. Like I said, we made up 3 groups of people. But as we sit here on this phone tonight, or whatever device you're watching on, and air breathing in your lungs, just know you here because somebody before you wouldn't go out. They couldn't take you out on that ship, or with the smallpox blankets, or with the Black Plague in Europe. Come on now, y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. That's why I could give a rat's ass what another group of people think about us. It's about what you think about yourself. Look at them people's faces. Them survivors. Look at that man's face. He went through hell. Still won't be broken. Because they said we ain't got much, but we got each other. That's what they said. Look at that. Look at them women. Look at them babies. Y'all better know who y'all come from, man. Y'all better know. Right, Brenton Knight, yeah. Look at them proud. Look at that woman. Hand on her hips. Like, y'all couldn't break me. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all better know who y'all come from. Right. Clothing they made in front of old whooped up Shaq. They had self-pride, though. Hold on, let me go back up. Hold on. Whoa. What's up, HRH? Right. That's what I was saying. We survived the Black Plague. We survived smallpox. We depending on how you here or if you was here already, smallpox, Black Plague, slave ships. Come on now. I don't want to hold y'all too long, but like I said, I'm just on one right now. And then they want to tell us, come on, wait, man. Hold on. Now all them pictures I done showed y'all. And this is what they trying to say we are now. Come on now. Are you welcome, Miss Mel? I think I might do more videos like this on my phone as well. That program was kicking my butt. I didn't like how the last show turned out, but y'all hung in there with me. I appreciate that. Hey, Beezy, before we need all that, we need families, brother. We need families. We need high birth rates. That's number one. I appreciate y'all coming to kick it with me. Like I said, I just had some stuff on my mind I wanted to get out because you know what? I appreciate that, Brent Knight. I appreciate that, brother. Come on, man. And I don't have no ill words toward that sister. Oh yeah, that too. Eugenics, Planned Parenthood, Tuskegee experiment. Man, we need to survive, and we're gonna continue to survive. Only people that can wipe us off is us. And that's why they trying so hard to make us not love ourselves and respect ourselves. And I'm gonna keep saying it and saying it and saying it and saying it. Love yourself. You love yourself, you value yourself. You value yourself, you know what I'm saying, and you value the other man that look like you. Then we value each other. Then we create families. Those families create community. Those community create cities. Cities create states. State create countries. Oh yeah, Nene. Oh. We all waking up, and that's why they scare the hell out of them. Oh, peace, Black T. Man, like I said, I always appreciate you coming in, challenging my thought process. It make me sharper. And I hope I'm saying you saw where I was coming from. I understand you come from a good place. I understand you come from a good place. I never doubt that. Okay, I'm gonna check that video out too. I'm gonna check that link out too. Be easy. Like I said, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. Oh yeah. We woke up. That's right, truth hurts. That's right. We need to love each other. We need to love on each other. That's why y'all, you know what? That's why I don't get into that Pookie, Ray Ray. You know what? By the grace of God, any of us could be Pookie or Ray Ray. So-called put Pookie or Ray Ray. All these nasty names we like to call people, you know what I'm saying, just because they didn't have an opportunity that we had. A lot of these people got, you know what I'm saying, great hearts. They just didn't have the opportunity to be raised in a good family or around somebody that cared about them. So if you be that person that care about them and love them, you might could change their life. Don't ever look down your nose on anybody. My mama and daddy taught me a long time ago. Be that change. Be that change. All right, BZ, I think I like this. I like this one. I like this app. I can jump around to different stuff. I ain't gonna be in here too much longer. Probably about 5 more minutes. I wanted to see what y'all felt about this. Man, y'all, you know what? I'm gonna say this right now. Y'all my day ones. Y'all my day ones. I appreciate all y'all. Cause a lot of y'all took gamble on my channel. I ain't even had no content. Y'all still subscribe, man. Yeah. Man, that means so much to me. I think we all want the same thing, the betterment of our people. Man, I appreciate all y'all, every single one of y'all. Don't ever doubt that. And I'm gonna get a phone line set up too. I mean, that's the next thing, a phone line. I want to hear y'all input. I don't want this to be that's why I always read the questions and comments, because I want this to be a two-way conversation. And you know what, too? I'm gonna say this right quick. They may try to demonize this sister in this t-shirt right here in this bonnet, but there are far worse things going on. Like they got transsexuals coming in reading the kindergartners, but that don't make the news. Or if it do make the news, it's showing the positive light. So don't get it twisted. I'm not harping on this sister. That ain't where I'm coming from. What I'm just saying is they try to make it negative when people say you should have self-respect. And you saw all these feminists and stuff coming out. Oh, you need to try to police black. No. And then be the same ones talk about bullying. But you think her kids ain't getting bullied or teased because see how she show up to school? You said Nina Cash said when Becky had the rollers and shirt on, it wasn't a problem. It was a problem. They just didn't say it, but it's the same problem. Just cause they do it don't make it right. That's my point. And like I said, the lady on the right, the principal, her motives is messed up. But just cause her motives is wrong don't mean you're saying she's not making a point. But I know her motives are totally screwed up. Yes, they are bullies. Thank you, hey lovely. Appreciate the kind words. But yeah, don't get this ain't the worst thing going on. Hold on. Let me pull that up right. I'm gonna go a little left on y'all. Hold on. I don't even like typing this crap in my phone. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this crap. Drag queen reading hour. Look at this. I don't even like looking at this mess. But notice they ain't point. This in the, like I said, I'm fair. I'm a fair person. Y'all see this mess? Look at this mess. I'm gonna say it like this. And when I use the term liberal and conservative, I don't mean from a political angle. That's not where I'm coming from. But anytime you see the liberals say something is right, y'all better second guess it. Because they say this is okay too. Look at this crap. Look at this crap. The same people that say it's okay for that woman to wear that to school say this is okay too. That should be clear of that. I don't even like looking at that mess. Disgusting. Like I said, Marilyn Monroe on her shirt, white perfection. And they got our sister out here looking like that. Don't let that imagery slip past you. But look, I'm about to holler at y'all. I might do another video tomorrow night. It's what's it, tomorrow night? Friday night? Oh yeah, I can hang tomorrow night. Oh yes they are. Yes they are, Nina Cash. Yes they are. All the way out the woodworks. All the way out the woodworks. But look, I'm about to get off here, man. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Let's just keep it in perspective. At the same time, let's understand that the sister on the left-hand side, she could do better. And she shouldn't allow herself to be used as a prop in the liberal media. And I don't mean liberal as political. I mean as an ideology, not as political, left and right, because I don't prescribe to that left and right paradigm. And let's be clear, the lady on the left, her motives are women like the lady on the right embarrass her. And she said, look at them. We got to stop him from coming up to school. She's making me look bad. Can't nobody make you look bad. Only yourself. So I don't buy into that either. Like I said, I thank y'all for coming out. You know. Make sure I speak to everybody. And remember, if you pay attention to everything, the truth will reveal itself. All right, peace. I'm out.